give here some normal width, and it's like max width. Let us think I am giving here some max width. Okay, so this max width, I mean the quotation for the max width is like, uh, first we will write for the normal width, and here it is like this. Here it is width 500 pixel. Margin auto I give, and I am giving like a border, and border is something like a 3 pixel, 3 pixel, and solid, and I am giving some green. Okay, same for the max width. Max width I am giving like this. Width 500 pixel, margin auto, and sorry, not normal width, max width, and border I am giving some 3 pixel, and solid brown. So this will take maximum width of 500 pixel, but it won't take more than that according to the size of the browser. Irrespective of the size of the browser, it will take like max width 500 pixel. Okay, but coming for the normal width, it will shrinks as per the as per the browser resize. For example, if I take here the projects like here it is like this, right? One second, I bring that here. Yeah. So yeah, I will give the break here or some. So if I shrink this, see if I am finding I cannot go beyond this, right? Because the max width is 500 pixel only. I will make it more less this one, not less. Some 700 pixel I will make. Okay, this one also some 700 pixel. Okay, so I cannot make this browser below that 700 pixel. Okay, if you see now, yeah. See, if you cannot, I cannot able to make I mean, it's more than some 700 pixel, because it won't allow me to do it. Mm, one more view I will show you, better view. Yeah. Okay, this is like this. Yeah. See, initially this view will be like this. Okay, and but coming for the okay. And coming for the view of once we are shrinking this. See, I can find there is a the text is coming below the below the three lines into three lines, but coming for the normal width I won't be finding that view, because it will be responsive and it shrinks as the size is as a HTML size is designed. And but coming for this max width, it will give only max 500 700 pixel only. It won't give less than the 700 pixel. It won't give beyond the 700 pixel, and it will cut the text to the next line. That's the difference between normal width and max width. Max width, it will allow to display up to the 700 pixel. It won't allow to see here when I am shrinking this USA, North America, these and all going. If you see, they are not coming into the picture. But coming for the max width, what will happen is it will cut that, and then it will bring that below the line. Likewise, it will shrink the data, and it will allow for the only 700 pixel whatever we have given max. It won't allow for more than 700 pixel of width. Okay. That's the difference between the max width and the normal width. Okay, and we have something like overflow. We have overflow, visible, hide, like that. We'll see them one by one. So in overflow we have four types. They are default is like overflow default is visible. Default is visible means the content renders the data. The default value of overflow is visible. So for example, if I take here one breakpoint, and I am giving one div, and in this div I am giving some class equal to, and I am giving some kind of class equal to max width. I am class equal to, I am giving some overflow class. So this overflow class, whatever it is there, I am going to mention okay. I am going to by default it is visible. Okay, I am going to give some width actually first. Width, some kind of 200 pixel I give, and height I am giving some 100 pixel, and also some background color I gave some gray, like that, and overflow I gave some hidden. Okay, so in general, whatever the information, it is like visible, means overflow is visible, means what if there is any overflow of that text, it is like still it will be visible for the person. Okay, for example, if I give here all this data, let us think I gave the same data here, but now my pixel is like 200 pixel, and height is like some 50 pixel height. Okay, some 50 pixel height. If I render this, see here I can find yeah, the data whatever it is there, right? You can only few data is available, not all data is available. Okay, this is about hidden. In general, it is visible. This is default. Okay, so the overflow of the text, whatever we are mentioning inside a div, the default value is overflow visible. So the height is some 50 pixel only. So since the height is only 50 pixel, whatever the data inside it, then it is continuing to the next line. I mean beyond the div. Okay, beyond the div, the data is overflowing. Okay, the default value is like overflow visible. Okay, but we have one more option here, that is like hidden, overflow hidden. So we can make like overflow hidden means whatever the overflow data, that will be hidden, that will be hidden. And one more thing is like we have scroll. Overflow scroll means whatever the data we have, extra data, that will be continuing in the format of scroll. So I can able to see that everything in this I mean 200 pixel of this div, but they are the extra data, whatever it is there, it will be, if you scroll, I can able to see. And one more thing is like overflow auto means whether it is irrespective of the data amount or content, it will adjust the overflow as per its wish. Means here it's like overflow auto, it will take like a, uh, scroll bar and it will show the view to the user. Yeah, that's the four different properties we have. One is like hidden, and one is like visible. Visible is default. Okay, visible is default, and one more thing is like scroll. Okay, one more thing is like scroll. So this you can remember these options. I mean, once you are practicing, it will be great. Okay, and that's about workflow thing. And one more thing we have, that is actually one more thing here we have, that is like a overflow uh, hyphen y overflow hyphen y. It's like yeah, 1 second. Okay. Hidden overflow. Yeah. Fine. So one more thing we have, that is overflow hyphen y scroll. That is like this. Overflow hyphen scroll. That is like here I am going to give like auto also here. Overflow. Hyphen y. Sorry, overflow not here. Overflow hyphen y. And y scroll. So it will display the data in the format of this y will be in the that y-axis, whatever it is there, that will be in the scrollable manner. Okay. Yeah, man. So since this width is not shrink, it's like yeah, we have this for flow scroll. Okay, and yeah, one more thing is like okay, that's about workflow. Float already we saw some time back already, and also we have like um, inline inline block we have like an inline block to create a particular layout or something. We are using display inline block. Inline block allow the width and height of the. It will allow the width and height width and height on the element. Okay. So it will allow like the top and margin paddings are are inline are respected, but the display is inline. There, if there is not inline, it will make it inline. Okay, means it will make like the I mean the span, or it will make like the text to be inline to the current block. So for example, if I will take one class here. So span I will take here. I will show you how this will be happening. So here I am going to have this div and here I am going to have this. Let us think. I have here this para. Let us think. Okay. Yeah, I am going to give some break here, and I am going to do some. Yeah. You change the text, but okay. So here, let us think. I have a span. I have a span here, and in between this Poland. Okay. So I am giving a class here like some span, and I am giving for this Poland is in Europe. For this line, or yeah, for this line I am or otherwise I will go for the above line, the middle of the line I will take. Okay, so here I am taking for North America, and here it is like this North America, and yeah, now I want to give a class. For this class is equal to some inline class. So here I am going to mention some inline class, and here it is inline class, and here I am mentioning the properties of that inline class, like display inline block, and some width. I am mentioning some kind of 100 pixel, and height I am giving some 100 pixel, and also padding I am giving some kind of 5 pixel, and also border I am giving some 1 pixel and also blue solid and blue. Okay. And one more thing is like some background color. I am giving some kind of some indigo I gave. So this will be uh, within the block alone. If you see that value of this, it will be like within the block. Means yeah, block will have the block is like 100 pixel and 100 pixel width and height, and also it has its padding that is like 5 pixel. Yeah, that border it's like a blue border, and also indigo as background color. This is the view of inline block. It will occupy. It will occupy this inline block. It will take the bottom margin, and paddings are I mean they, they will be taken, this bottom margin and also paddings, this all kind of dimensions are taken. If I give padding means padding left, padding right, padding top, and padding bottom. So all that padding details are taken in the inline class. But coming for the this is for inline, I will give like inline block class. Okay, I will give it as inline block class. So here one more, here I am going to give one more class that is like inline class. So for this inline class, okay, so for this inline class, I am going to mention for this inline class, I am going to mention this I mean display as inline. Display is not block. Display is as inline, and also width as 100 pixel, height as 100 pixel, and yeah, and also padding 5 pixel, and padding 5 pixel, and border 1 pixel solid blue, background color some kind of yellow I will give. Okay, so if I see for this won't consider the padding, and also padding left right, that kind of details and all, it won't be considered in inline. It will shrink the value as per the view of the I mean as per how it is the text is aligned. Okay, but coming for this inline block, it will allow the paddings and all. Okay, coming for this, it won't since it is a block display, it won't allow the paddings and all. You can find the styles here. Yeah, you can though the padding is available for this here, yeah, for this it won't allow the space for the paddings while it is rendering in the while it is rendering. Okay, while it is rendering, it won't take the it won't consider the paddings. But coming for this, it will consider the paddings, and then left top, and also left right top bottom, all those paddings are considered in the inline block. Okay. And one more thing we have, that is like a block The block is yeah. So yeah, one second. It's a blocked class. So block, the major difference is that inline block does not have the line break after the element. It will sit the next to others. Okay, this will block. It will show the behavior like compared to inline and also inline block. It will show some different behavior. I mean, it will give that data one after the other. Means it will take the data one after the other. Means it will give like it will align the data one after the other. Means suppose I will I will show you here. I will let me go ahead and then take here block class, and here I have taken the block class for North America. Okay, so and also after this North America, I am taking this for Netherlands also. Let us think. I took this for Netherlands also. Okay, I'm giving some span. Okay, okay. So now if I am checking here, I will be finding that, and but it should be in the format of block. Okay, so it will take the next line, the next span or next block element. It will take a new line. Even here also, here the both will be. This is inline block. This is inline block. This is inline, and this block element, it will take a separate line for its span, and it will display. Okay, that's the major difference between them: block and inline. Do you have any doubts on this?
Hello? Yeah, I don't have any doubts.
Yeah, and also yeah. So we have saw like text aligning center and all. How to align the text in the center, and yeah. And we have like positions. We have to discuss about position. So we have a few position parameters. They are like a static, relative, fixed, and absolute. Okay. First, HTML position parameter static is by default. Static position elements are not affected by top, bottom, and left and right properties. Static position elements are not affected by top, bottom, left, and right properties. They will be displayed as it is. Means an element with position static is not positioned in a special way. It always position in a normal flow of the page. whatever the flow the page is, it has, the display will be accordingly. There won't be any change in the position. For example, I have here. For example, I have one. Okay, I have one div here. That div, I have some positions here. Positions. Okay. So by default, position is static. Okay. By default, position is a static value. Okay. Because of this, okay. Because of this, the position it will be like it will act like an um, I mean irrespective of this I mean the top bottom values, it will display the text as it is. Okay, there is no any special position way. It's always position according to the normal flow of the page. Whatever the flow of the page is there, the same way it will display the data. So for example, I have taken this, I will take this general out, and here also I will take this out. And here I am taking this pen outside. Okay, so here I am going to give the position value of this I mean relative and all. That's how we have to give means we have to mention div yeah, div class, and I am going to give like static position. Okay, I'm taking this class static position, and here I have to mention this static position class. So it's like position colon static, and I'm going to give them left some kind of 30 pixel, and also border. I'm going to give some 3 pixel and solid, and I'm going to use some red. Okay, so now yeah, irrespective of that left, whatever the parameter we give, it will be taking I mean it will be taking the default, it will give the flow, normal flow only if it is like a default position as I mean if it is default position as static. Okay, default position as static, and if it is like and also if it is like a relative position, it will cause adjusted to the normal position, and otherwise it will fit in the gap, it will fit in the gap of the I mean will fit into the any gap left by the element. So if it is left if there is any gap left by the element, this will go the relative parameter, position relative parameter, it will go and adjust that gap by the element itself. So for example, can see this element position. It is like this. It is like a static position, relative position. This relative position, it will take like this actually. It will an element with the position relative. Relative is relative position is positioned relative to the normal position. Related to the normal position, it is related to the normal position irrespective of gaps given by text of div. Okay, so you can find this one, and here like some will do some violet. So irrespective of the gaps given by them, the left whatever it has given, you can find that 30 pixel left, right. That one is here actually. Yeah. Here I can find like 30 pixel of the. Though I have given that, since I have given 30 pixel, it has taken the left value, this left value 30, and it is continuing after from that left value. So what is the default view is position static. This static, though we are giving left as though I am giving left as some 30 pixel, it won't consider that. It will execute the I mean it will display the text as it is. It will display the text as it is. But coming for the relative position, uh, it will take this left right parameters, and it will consider them, and it will give the gap. It will give the gap, and it will continue from later on. So here if I am giving this relative position left as 30, so here it will consider the 30 pixel of the width. I mean the left side space, and it will execute the, and it will display the remaining div. It will display the remaining div. That's the difference between this static and relative position. So yeah, if yeah, do you have any doubts on this?
No.
Yeah, we will see tomorrow with some other topics. I will. You can take one assignment. to display the two divs horizontally. One is with the one is with left, and one is with static, one is with relative position. And also within these divs only you mention inline, in block, and and uh, and also block one is block scope, and display block, display inline, and also display inline block. This is inline block, this is inline, this is block. All this you mention in the two divs, but but align those divs horizontally, and position one div with the one div with static, one div with relative, one div with relative, and give the height of the width. Give the height of this with the overflow scroll or overflow auto. Give that property for these two divs. Okay, and yeah, yes, that is fine. So
We need to create two divs only, right?
yeah, you have to create two divs only, but you have to apply inline block and block inside the divs. Those two divs should be, what now you can see, right? I have these two divs, but these two divs
Yes.
are one after the other. But you assign you align these two side by side. Okay, beside one line, side by side, parallelly, and each div, one div should be static, one div should be relative, and also in this div I should see like block, inline, and inline block. All this display I should see within this div. And also here also I should see like block, inline, and inline block. Whatever I am having already here, you can refer this. And again for these two divs, overflow should be scroll. Overflow property also you mention for them. One is you give overflow scroll, and one you can give overflow auto. Okay,
Okay.
you got my point.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, they are just combination of all this above, but you have to align these two divs horizontal, one of side by side. That's the task.
Okay.